Yes, people. So I'm going to pick back up on the discussion on episode 2 of why social clubs matter and what they're going to bring to the UK community. And in this episode, I want to jump to the public responses. We've been asking a lot of questions over the last few weeks of why social clubs matter, what they bring for the community, what they've brought for yourself, why we should be seeing more, and just a general Q&A with the public's response. So let's jump right into it, jump on the questions, ask the little responses, and just talk a little discussion about what I think of their questions, what I think about their answers, what can be built on it. Just, you already know, I don't want to bore you with that. So let's jump straight into it. Let's get on the first question. So I jumped on first with a little group chat that I have with my members in my members club. And this was the question that I asked. Why does social clubs matter to you? And what has the club provided? So I'm going to jump down onto the first response. And this one is from a repeat member that comes every week on a Wednesday. A sense of community with like-minded people is one thing for me. It's also an alternative to pubs. It's something to actually do throughout the week, and it's somewhere to chill. So my thoughts on that already is bringing someone on a weekly repeat to meet people, socialize, etc. Like they said, they didn't want to go to socialize in pubs, clubs, or anything like that evolved around alcohol. So they were put out, like I was talking in my last discussion, about where we can socialize. And I spoke on that we were forced to go to like pubs as an adult or anything like that. So what we're trying to say with this is the social space is bringing them a place to relax, unwind, and meet new people. So we'll jump on another question. This one's from another member. They come once, twice every month, but they're still a good repeat member. Because smoking cannabis nowadays makes you feel like an outsider, and it's frowned upon, and it's nice to be around people with the same mindset. So going back to the discussion on this, when you're put in a place with the same people, the same interests, the conversations just bounce. Like we said in our last video, again with like gyms, etc. They're there all doing the same thing, training for fitness, and they're all just going to bounce on each other. That's what I wanted to bring into my members club with the same aspects. People talking about cannabis, how it's helped them, just the general introduction of everything, of being around the certain people that's got the same interests can give you the boost and the positivity that you need. And it's going to build you around the like-minded people that's got the same interests about the same sort of things. And you're just generally going to bounce off of them. So we're going to jump back in with another answer. This one's from an older member of ours that's only recently started coming to the club, but has found in our club that he knew a lot of people in our club from way back when he went to school. So this was a little bit of like, how can I say it? You know, like mesmerizing for me because of I brought together two people that already knew each other, but has lost connection in how the world goes. You know, like as an older and an adult, you understand life can just fly and you get lost and you get a bit lost in socializing and reaching out to people when you want to reach out. Or I don't know, you might just feel that connections are just lost in time. So like when you get brought back together in places, them old school connections just relight, you just bounce off each other again. And that's what I'm trying to say in these social spaces, when that's what's got to happen. Without that, where are they going to happen? So I'm going to jump straight into this one's answer and let you know what you think about it. A social space to me provides a social space to meet other like-minded people, reconnect with old friends, enjoy a smoke and laugh with other people as opposed to smoking at home alone. Sense of a community, all here to help one another. Nobody better than anyone else. Better atmosphere than any pub I've been in. So we already spoke on the first bit about bringing the old school people back together, but now I'm going to jump straight back into it with smoking alone at home. A lot of people have been forced to be at home smoking alone, etc., because there's not a place to really go and connect with people. That's why the social spaces are important, because it's bringing you back into a safe environment to reconnect, relight, rekindle, and just generally have fun. And also, like, not everyone can smoke at home. A lot of people are forced to, like, They can consume cannabis, but they can't consume it in a safe environment at home. A lot of landlords don't like it, a lot of neighbors don't like it, and just generally, like myself, I think stoners have a lot of respect. Like, if someone says that they don't like it or whatnot, or the landlord don't provide it, they won't do it. So for me, not being able to consume it in your own safe home environment is fraudster, really, because that is the place where you should be allowed to do what you want to do in your own home environment. But like we're saying on this, people that smoke at home alone are forced to go out into other places, like outside in nature, walk, blah, blah, blah. And like they're saying, they're getting forced to do it alone. So that's why we're going back to the social clubs again, pushing them together and making them relight. This is another answer from another member. For me, smoking has always been my passion, but was always smoking out on my own. Due to there not being any social spaces, finding one on my mental health has been better for my social anxiety. It has disappeared over time, and I've met some proper top-notch people who now are friends. Look at it this way. People who drink have their pubs. Us smokers need a spot so that we can enjoy ourselves. See, this one's actually bringing a really good smile to my face, because it's what I set out and I wanted to do in my social space, is really like and make friends like outside of the club. Like I spoke on the last post, a lot of my members have been coming repeatedly for 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, a lot of times, and they've built their own friendship groups within the circle that come to the lounge. They've took it outside of the lounge and made their own friendship groups, which is like, for me, that is everything that I wanted to set out with a members club. For me, friendship is very, very important. And like in our space of time right now, it's hard to make new friends, especially as an adult. Like, it's even harder. Where do you meet new friends if you cannot be in the places that you have the same sort of connections? Like we were talking about in all of the last things, other people can meet other friends in pubs, clubs, gyms, restaurants, etc., because they're going there for the same reason, you know? So they can bounce off each other's conversations and whatnot. With these social clubs, people are coming here all for the same reason: to make friends, to have fun, have a safe space, and to socialize. So we've got another one here that is commented on our Facebook post. They bring together people, foster a community tie, and provide safe havens for mental health and relaxation. So this is a good answer to the question, because he's saying that it's a safe haven, and that is everything that we wanted to provide in a social space and a community. Being safe, having a safe space, feeling at ease is everything that a lounge and a club should be providing. That is the main thing that will bring other people to want to come to the club, to want to join the club, to come down, meet the other people in the members, feel at ease that everyone has got the same mindset, just the same headstrong thought about what we all want from the club. And that's what I'm saying in like the other questions, where a lot of the members have all built friendships, etc. It's because everyone that is coming to a social space is coming for the same reason: to socialize. Stoners need a place to socialize. And a lot of people have like got this old school view on stoners that they're lazy ass stoners, but that's not the case, yeah? Like a lot of people in this world now we've got medical cannabis, a lot of people are getting that expression of being a stoner, and they're not a stoner, they're a patient now. When you look at someone as a patient, it's a lot different. Like I said, I will not really trying to be a medical lounge or nothing like that. I just give the consent for people to use their medication in my lounge, which that goes with any other like business owner or anything like that. If they give the consent, then it's good to go. We've talked on a little bit of WhatsApp group chat discussions. We've got a bit off of the Facebook. Now we're going to go into the Instagram comment section. And this one's been from a long-time supporter. Trust me when I say a long-time supporter. I remember when I saw you back in 2018 at Product Earth in Leicester. You showed me nothing but love, bro, and you let me chill on your sofa because there was no other seats and it was totally packed out. Like I said, this comment is from a long-time supporter. Back in 2018, he was still showing the same amount of love that they were showing to my brand right now. This is all due to respect and determination to my brand being for the community. Like we spoke about this from the start of the video, back on the first episode, everything is about community with my brand. And this one here, this is a good one because if it takes you all the way back to 2018, this is like 8 years ago, and we still had the same approach with our brand to we do today. Another one from the Instagram. I haven't yet been to your lounge and I haven't met you, but I've been following as a customer and a fan of your content and your shop and your hard work, what you've put in for a while. Here's to the day that I get to come and see the lounge in person. See, this is another good little answer, I think, because from the outside point of view, they're still seeing what the people are seeing inside the lounge. I'm trying to showcase that online and put that out to the community so it still brings everyone together. And like we can go back to it and we'll speak on the friend situation of where you're going to meet friends, etc. And I think the lounges and social spaces really are providing a safe haven, a good place for adults to meet, connect, and just generally build their own friendships. Because like we were saying, as an adult, where can you really go and find new friends? Like really on a day-to-day basis, let's really talk about it. Because I know for a fact on my day-to-day basis, if I didn't own my shop, I would be lost, like for trying to find friends and look for friends myself. Because I've built all of my friends like from my shop, my lounge, and like for a couple of years way before this, I'm gonna really try and get a little bit deep now, but for years and years and years, I didn't really like have a big massive friendship group. I distanced myself from a lot of people because I was so determined with my shop and building my brand that I kind of like put myself only on focus for this. And I didn't have the lounge at first, it was just the shop. So like, all right, I made good connections in my store, etc. But then when I went home, it was like, damn, where's the friendship group, you know? But then when I started with the lounge, I started with my lounge, and I've got to shout out this one person that comes to my lounge because he's really helped me build it. So shout out Ozzy, come on, he's really helped me with the lounge over the past year, and he's really built this friendship group with me and made everything happen, man. Like, good people, when you got good people in your team, that's what really matters, you know? Like, but like I said, it was hard to try and find friends in an adult world without having a place to connect. So for me, the lounge built on that. And the groups that were coming, repeat. And with that, like when you got good people coming on repeat, that's when friendships build. That's when relationships build. And you just build off of your own things. All right, we might have the same interests in Canada, but there's hella things that you can speak on and have interest with and build off of that too. But without being in a place, where can you build them conversations? Where can the conversations start? What, you're just going to walk down the randomly street, bump into someone and have this conversation? Like, in a world that is not really going to happen, you know? What is the chances in that? That's like taking a gamble. Like, you'll be walking every day just trying to like gamble your life pretty much, when really we need a place where that can happen. So in a lounge, and everything that goes on in the lounge is a connection of community. People build on it and have built and grew their own sense of community outside of the club too now. Like every week I hear stories of things what happen outside of the lounge. And that's happiness, man. Like knowing that you created that at the start is one of the most blessing things that can actually happen in life. I don't really think that no one understands how blessed it is to feel that you know that you made a good friendship group that wouldn't have happened otherwise, you know? Like friends for me is a big thing. Like no one understands. Friendship for me is a massive important thing in life. You need friends. You need to be able to socialize. You need that safe haven of feeling trust with someone. Like friendships, they're the most biggest thing that people should be holding on to. Without clubs and things like that, like they're a staple thing to make an impact on someone. Like even from early, if you look back on it in life, like children's clubs, everything like that provides everything that they need to build on the next stages of things that are coming after, you know? So there's a lot that actually involves with the club and helps with people that people don't really look at, really don't understand and whatnot. So a club is the biggest foundation that can happen, a social space, a club, whatever you want to call it. It's just a safe haven for people to relax. So I appreciate everyone that got involved in the comment section over the last couple of weeks on this. We couldn't have made this episode happen without you getting involved. So big appreciation to everyone that's supporting this YouTube series, because I'm trying to build a real awareness post about social clubs, safe spaces, and why they're needed for the UK. So stand up, support. If you're a real true connoisseur, you should be backing this. It's your boy, Smoke Loud UK. If you ain't already, get involved, come down to the lounge and bring your friends, and let's get involved together, man. Don't forget, drop down on the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any more in detailed answers that I didn't really speak on. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and just general support on this one, man, because it means a lot. Like I said, what I'm trying to build with this, it's not just for me, it's for everyone that's involved in the UK community.